So this is an interesting part of mathematics too. So the third question is on logarithm. And the question says solve for x, meaning that you are asked to look for the value of x. You are asked to look for the value of x if we have log 3x plus 2 to base 10 minus 2 log x base 10 equals 1 minus log 5x minus 3 base 10. So that's the question. But for you to be able to solve this question, you need to recall the rules of logarithm. Are you with me? So you need to know the law of logarithm. So the first law of logarithm, when you have addition, so you know addition, or even, okay, let me start with this. When you have log AB, log AB to base 10 is equal to what? Log A plus what? Abi? Log B. You remember that law? So when you say recall, then also when you have log A divided by log B, you are going to have what? Log A minus log B. So meaning that product, that this is multiplication change to what? Addition. While division change to what? Subtraction. So let me take off this part so I can have more. Now, meaning that from that question, if you want to solve, look at this. Okay, let me take the left hand side. No, we have two sides of the question there. The left hand side and the right hand side. So the right hand side, okay, this left hand side, we are going to apply this law that says we can even subtraction, vice versa. Either way, you are correct. Meaning that addition can also be changed to what? Multiplication. Multiplication can also change to what? Addition. So that this is now subtraction. I will change it to division. Abi? But before I change it, look at it. We have log 3x, not log 10, log 3x to base 10 minus, instead of me to write these two here, these two will go up. These two will now be what? There's another law that says you can do that, right? So later we can now use that law and say we have, you write one of the log to base 10. So you have 3x plus 2 over x squared. So this is the law that say when you have a over b, you can say is what? Log a minus what? Log b. So this is the left hand side. So now let's talk about the right hand side. So look at this one. Let me add this law that I used there. So when you have log x raised to power y, it can be written as well y log x. So even in log 1 can be written as, since we are working with log 10. So if this is log 10, you can write 1 as what? Log 10 to base what? 10. Do you understand? So if you check very well, base 10, base 10, base 10. So that means if you want to replace your 1, if you want to write your log, so if you want to write down 1 in terms of log, you are going to use also base 10. Let's say if this is 2, 2, 2, that means you can change your 1 to what? Log 2 base 2. If everything here is what? 4, 4, 4. If you want to write your 1 also, you say what? Log 4 base 4. But because what we have there as the base is what? 10. So I'm going to write my 1 now as what? Log 10 base 10 minus log 5x minus 3 base 10. So if you want to ask that y is 1 turning to this, we want to write our 1 in terms of log, so that we can have everything log, not log, number and log. There's no way you can solve. So that means you need to change your number to log. So and before you can change, you have to inspect the base. Since the base are in 10, so that means you need to also change that to 10. Abi? Yes. So now, using that law again, combine, we have log 10 over 5x minus what? 3 to base 10. So if we have applied that law, that means we can now say, since this log 10 is equals to this log 10. Therefore, the numbers also are what? Equal. So therefore, we have 3x plus 2x squared equals to what? 10 over. Just like the log cancel. Are you getting it? Then you can now solve this straight. You cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, you have what? You have 3x plus 2, 5x minus 3 equals to what? 10x squared. Equals to 10x squared, Abi? So let's expand. When if you want to expand, this times this and this and what? So that's 3x times, that's 15x squared. 3x times minus 3, that's minus 9x. 2 times 5x, that's 2 times 5 is what? 10. Then you put the x. Then 2 times minus 3 is what? Equals to what? 10x. So when you bring this 10x to the other side, then you can have 15x squared minus 9 plus 10, that's plus x minus equals to 0. 15 minus 10 is what? Plus x minus what? So you now solve this quadratically using factorization method. So 5 times 6 is what? So that's minus 30. So what are the factors of 30? Any of that, you can pick any of the factor, pick any two numbers. When you multiply 6 and 5, Abi. So 6 times 5 is still 30. That means we are still going to work with this. So is it we are going to have plus 6 and minus 5 so that we can have plus 1 here. So that's what? 5x squared plus what? 6x minus 5x minus 6 equals to 0. Abi, do you understand how we got that? Because factor, when you check 30, so the way we solve by factorization is you look for the two numbers out of the factors. When you multiply them, you have 30, and when you add them, you have what? Plus 1. You have minus 30 and plus 1. Or do you want us to list all the factors? No. So now, moving, now let's solve. How do we get the factors here? What can you factorize? X. That will be what? So you repeat everything here, 5x. Then you can factor what? Minus 1. So because when you open minus 1 times 5x, minus 5x, minus 1 times 6, then what do you have after? Equals to 0. So x minus 1 equals to 0, or 5x. So your answer here is what? X equals to 1, or x equals to what? Minus 6 over what? Minus 6 over 5. And that will be the final answer. So you can see from logarithm to what? Quadratic. So that's what is solved in exam.